Good day, everyone. I am Suan, and I am going to report about computer-aided architectural design. Computer-aided architectural design, or also known as CAD, was introduced into the Department of Architecture for more than a decade. However, its full potential have not been realized. Therefore, the benefits of employing CAD tools in the design process is not enjoyed by the students of architecture in the department. The current concept of architecture design education is a blend of both traditional methods of drafting with the drawing board and T-square and the use of CAD in the design process. So, as a civil engineering student, we all know na na-experience na natin na mag-design in a traditional and the modern way. So, 'di ba, nung first year tayo is na-experience natin yung traditional way, which is yung engineering drawing and plans na mano-mano yung pag-design natin with the use of the T-square, ruler, compass, and etc. And also, nung nag-second year naman tayo is we also have experienced the modern way of designing with the help of AutoCAD, and we have separate subject for us to be able to explore and to design in the modern way. Design documents that can be created by CAD tools. So first, we have 2D, second, we have 2.5D, and third is the 3D. So first, what is 2D? 2D software makes it easier to take concepts from the drawing or design phase to the drafting phase to flesh out precise dimension and scale. Architects, engineers, and construction professionals will appreciate the built-in efficiency in AutoCAD, offering features that streamline the drawing process alongside integrated workflow, and users can develop landscaping, layouts, and floor plans. So, sa 2D, we all know na it is commonly used sa mga floor plans, mga elevations, mga layout sa isa ka structure. And it is very helpful for us, civil engineer, to have a precise measurement and the dimensions sa ating dinidesign. So, next is the 2.5D. So, the term 2.5D design, it refers to a design approach that lies between two-dimensional and the three-dimensional design. It incorporates the elements of both 2D and 3D design to create visually compelling and dynamic composition. So sa 2.5D is it's just like nasa mid siya ng 2D and sa 3D. So yung mga design na makikita dito is may elements na siya ng 2D, and it also have the elements of having realistic na mga elements na pwedeng makita natin sa 3D design. So lastly is the 3D design. So it refers to the process of creating and visualizing objects or environments in the three-dimensional space. It involves the use of specialized software tools to model, sculpt, texture light, and animate objects or scenes, allowing designers to create realistic and stylized representations of physical objects, architectural spaces, characters, landscapes, and more. So, lagi naman natin itong na-encounter itong mga 3D design kasi nga it is more on realistic na siya sa mga design, and lalo na sa mga structures na halos may mga puno na, mga scenery, mga objects, mga people na sa isang design that will help us and also the client to visualize kung ano yung magiging itsura ng kanilang pinapagawang mga projects or mga structures. For you to have more ideas for the sample designs for 2D, so we have these pictures that shows kung ano yung iba't ibang designs na ginagawa sa isang 2D design. So, first is etong car, which is composed of mga circles and other lines. Second is the most commonly na 2D design, which is etong floor plan. And lastly is etong front elevation na ginawa with the 2D design. So next is the sample design for 2.5D. So as mentioned earlier is yung 2.5D is nasa mid siya ng 2D and ng 3D design, which is as you can see sa mga sample designs natin is may elements na talaga siya ng mga 3D design, just like this sa mga pictures na naka-flash. Like may mga lines na siya, may mga colors, and etc. So, sample design for 3D. So, as you can see sa mga pictures is realistic na talaga siya, just like this bridge, the car, and also the house na kompleto na ng elements to make it more realistic to visualize kung ano yung magiging face ng isang structure. So, drawing elements are vector-based such as points, polylines, circles, and etc. So, etong tatlong na-mention na ito is the most commonly used sa pag-design using the AutoCAD. And first, we have point. So, the point will appear as a single dot in the drawing area and you can take reference of these points to make your drawing. So, point is a basic feature na sa AutoCAD that will help you have reference or guide in making your drawing para hindi ka na malito kung saan pupunta yung mga lines mo or ano yung gagawin mong figure. So next is polyline. So a polyline in AutoCAD is a connected sequence of line segments created as a single object. So as you can see sa second picture is this is how the polyline works. But first neto is mag pagpaplot ka muna ng mga points that have coordinates, then i-connect mo siya, and that's how the polyline works, and it is a connected sequence of line segments to create a, a object just like ganito sa sample picture natin. So lastly is circle. In AutoCAD, you can create a circle based on a center point and a radius and also or in diameter value. So as you can see sa example picture natin is this is a representation of circles with different radius and different center points to create this kind of figure. There's a lot of features that are present in AutoCAD. Hindi lang yung na-mention kanina na point, polyline, and circles. And kasi yung tatlong yon is the most commonly used, parang yun yung pinaka-basic. But if na-explore mo na yung AutoCAD, you can make use of other features na pwede mong magamit to more make your design mas detailed, mas maging maganda, and etc. So we have here the arc, the mirror, scaling, which is very important sa measurements natin, fillet, array, and also to have dimensions, and so many more. So according to Azut, design is not a linear process which focuses on the target, but a net-like path which includes instantaneous feedbacks and coincidental decisions. So the statement of Azut states that designers often to navigate through a web of interconnected decisions, adapting their approach based on immediate feedback and seizing opportunities that may arise unexpectedly during the creative design. So Sa statement ni Azut is pinapakita niya na sa paggagawa ng design, ang isang designer is kumukuha ng mga ideas or mga elements na related sa kanyang ginagawang design, and which includes yung mga feedbacks na naririnig niya or mga recommendations, and also yung mga decisions niya na alam niya na mag-help na mag-improve yung kanyang design. So, Benton argues that architectural designers must look beyond the complexities of the interface of CAD tools, as that leads to the development of predictive outcomes in design, rather view CAD as toy that operates a speculative machine. So Benton's argument encourages architectural designers to adopt a more proactive and exploratory approach toward the CAD tools, and also by looking beyond the surface complexities of the software and embracing speculative potential of these tools, designers can leverage or improve their design and to have predictive outcomes and push the boundaries of creativity and ultimately enhance the quality and innovation of architectural design. So, advantages of CAD includes time efficient, accurate measurements, and less errors. So, first is etong time efficient. We all know naman, di ba, na compared sa traditional way of designing, mas time efficient talaga na mag-design with the use of CAD. Kasi in terms of sa paggagawa or pag-draw pa lang ng mga border is sa isang design is very time consuming na. What more kung gagawa ka ng mga floor plan, mga perspective, or mga elevations ng mano-mano. So, with the use of CAD is mag-input ka na lang ng mga desired mo na mga lines or mga figures, and mas magiging maganda pa yung magiging outcome ng isang design. So, next is etong accurate measurements. So, 'di ba, in the traditional way of designing, we are using different types of measuring tools just like mga T-square, mga ruler, yung mga iba't ibang mga pang scale, 'di ba? But in the use of CAD is mag-input ka na lang ng mga desired length mo or mga scale na gusto mong makita sa design mo, and it is very accurate kasi nga naka-design na siya to have this kind of feature. So, lastly is etong less error. So, 'di ba, napaka-effort kapag nagkakamali ka when you are designing in traditional way, kasi nga uulitin mo lahat ng ginawa mo if you have a small mistake lang na na nasulat doon or nagawa. While sa CAD naman is kapag nagkamali ka is pwede mo lang itong i-undo or ulitin mo lang, and you don't have to make a lot of effort na ulitin ang isang project. So, physical tools of design helps in the elevation of the solution through the BIM or Building Information Modeling capability tools such as Revit Architect. So, etong BIM na ito or Building Information Modeling is another tool na very helpful to have or to provide a more accurate representation of the project, allowing for better coordination and planning sa isang structure. So, BIM allows for better visualization of the project, which can help identify the potential issues early on in the process, and also reducing the risk of errors and also having to do it again. In the traditional method of drafting, Any errors that needs to be corrected leads to a complete redrafting or retracing of the projects. So, as mentioned na kanina in the traditional method of designing nga, di ba? If nagkamali ka lang ng konti sa isang bagay or sa isang line, you have to do it or to redo kung ano man yung nasimulan mo. That's why I said kanina na it takes a lot of effort kung magkakamali ka sa isang design mo and you are doing it on traditional method. In designing with CAD, it allows for the affected portion to be corrected without the need to redraw the entire project. So, di ba, pag nag-design ka sa CAD, if you have mistakes or mga measurement na sumobra is you can correct it without the need to remake the entire project, di ba? And also, with the use of CAD is i-improve mo yung accuracy ng mga measurements mo and madi-decrease yung mga error and you can increase the productivity which allows you to make more projects in a short period of time. Kasi nga, mag-input ka na lang and hindi mo na need ulitin yung isang buong plano if you have errors habang gumagawa. And also, um, to have a better quality compared naman sa traditional way of designing, 'di ba? Kasi nga nag-e-enhance na yung ating technology and with the help of this kind of softwares is mas magiging quality na rin yung work ng ating mga projects. That is all for my report and thank you.